And now we have something very special, and that's the release of a book by Swami Chidanand Saraswati of the Indian Heritage Foundation. And this release is presented by Mr. Hiroshi Matsumoto, who is the head of the IPS News Agency and chairman of the Japan International Center of the Inner Trip Reikai International. RTRI needs no introduction once again, and is a foundation that works for peace and for goodwill and harmony, and it totally complies with what Mr. Shashikaru talked about, his two travelers from different parts of the world coming under the same sky and looking at a vision of the world. So thank you very much once again.
It's a very great honor to be here this evening. And I have here with us a beautiful book titled Peace. The book has been written by His Holiness Pujaswami Chidanand Saraswati Ji for all of the divine youth who have come here for this beautiful summit. The book is dedicated to our beloved and respected Sri Mohanlal Mittalji, whose life is the embodiment of peace in action, peace in word, peace in thought, and peace in deed. Before I hand this book over for the actual release, I would like to share a 1-minute story about this book and about Sri Mittalji's life. There was a man, and he was a businessman, and he was very busy all the time. And at the end of the day, when he came home from the office, he liked to lounge in his chair and read the newspaper. But he had a young son who only wanted to play with his father. And the son would come and bother his father for his time. Finally, the father, slightly exasperated, tore a page out of the newspaper he was reading. On that page was a picture of the whole world. It was a globe. And the father tore that globe into a dozen pieces. And he handed it to his son. And he said, "Son, this is a jigsaw puzzle. Put back together the world, tape it up, and bring it to me. When the world is put back together, then I will play with you." And in 5 short minutes, the young boy was back with a perfectly taped together picture of the world. And the father said, "But son, you don't even know geography. How did you do this?" And the boy said, "Dad, on the back of the picture of the world, there was a picture of a child. I just put the child back together, and the world automatically came together." Through the work that Sri Mittalji, the United Nations, ITRI are doing, they're putting the children of the world back together. And I know that through their work, the world itself will come back together. With Pujaswamiji, I'd like to call Sri Mittalji to please come and release this book.
First of all, congratulations for two leaders and supporters of this first global leaders, young leaders summit conference. Excellencies, distinguished guests and young leaders, although I couldn't see so many young leaders here. But I would like to say to Indian my friends, because I functioned as Secretary General for Festival of India in Japan, taking place 1987, and ITRI, Inner-Trip Reiyukai International members, because I am the same phonetic name of Hiroshi Matsumoto. For him, now his brother Kazumasa Matsumoto has received a book. So I would like to make my speech rather short, but I don't mind at all to dine and relax and talk each other. It is my great pleasure to greet all of you on behalf of my colleagues at Interpress Service, which is UN accredited global news agency specializing in developing issues, particularly the voice of voiceless, covering over 180 countries and dismissing news in 17 different languages. As we all know, Voices of Young was rarely being taken up in the international media, but nowadays youth takes up the majority of the population in the world, and their orientation and actions would have a great impact on future course of the world community. I am very happy to see this global action-oriented initiative called Global Youth Leadership Summit will be initiated at the UN General Assembly Hall tomorrow, and IPS took forward to bringing youth participants of this initiative and like-minded people in all over the world with a standing belief in communication is development. The summit meeting will surely make significant impact on the effect of all of us who are present at this dinner meeting and is attending to build the world in a way to satisfy all the requirements of the MDG, hopefully by 2015. In this connection, I would like to mention especially about the remarkable support extended by the United Nations Development Program UNDP, ITRI, and Jita Moha Mittal Foundation for the summit and its planetary meeting, with the active involvement of the both public and private sectors. This global action-oriented initiative is an ideal showcase to see that public-private partnership really works beautifully for the sake of the future of the mankind. We believe in young people and their wisdom and impact. We hope that the participating young leaders will work locally with global perspective. We have that they will also work on global issues with full understanding of local context. As the world having media specializing in developing issues, I would like to take this opportunity to reiterate the continued and strong commitment of the Interpress Service to the support for this important initiative. I would like to express my deep admiration to Mr. Lalit Bakshi and with his daughter Aarti, who has made an invaluable contribution by traveling over 170 countries to realize the all-succeeded regional meetings, which has held to the global meeting which will start tomorrow, supported by Mittal family. Thank you very much.